This is an important bill, and it's a bill that it matters to me from personal experience. I grew up in Southern Oregon, on the outskirts of Ashland, and we lived on a winding dirt road surrounded by orchards and dry grass. And I remember once when I was around 7, it was around August, and there was a wildfire coming up the road on both sides of the orchard. And I remember my mom talking to my brother and me, and there was no other way out from the place where we lived besides going down this one dirt road. And I remember her saying to me, "Ann, you know, if I tell you that we need to do this, I need you guys to jump in the car and we're gonna drive down this hill as fast as we can." And it was a very scary thing, and thankfully everything turned out fine. But the bottom line is there are some real natural hazards in all parts of the state. In the last 2 fire seasons, we have appropriated, I believe, $60 million roughly in additional funds to fight wildfires as we deal with some extreme drought conditions in parts of our state. The Oso landslide in 2014, as you know, resulted in the deaths of 43 people, and there are some very significant concerns about earthquakes and tsunami risk on the coast, about which a committee of people, including Representative Boone in a leadership role, and Mr. Whitman and others, and Representative Widener, have been doing some important work to help us plan. The key word here is planning. You know, in order to deal well with the natural hazards that we face in Oregon, which include earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfire, landslides, a range of things, some of which are associated with climate change, some of which are associated with the fact that we live in an earthquake zone and near the ocean. We need to be planning well about them, and we have an opportunity to make our planning work even better. There is a existing law, Goal 7 in our land use planning law. It's been applicable to communities for years and years. It has to do with natural hazards and the fact that we need to think about natural hazards when our communities grow and develop. However, Goal 7 does not have any implementing rules, unlike other land use planning goals. So we are bringing forward a bill, House Bill 2633, of which Representative Boone and I are both sponsors, together with you, sir, and Representative Gomberg and some others. Thank you for that. That would direct Land Conservation and Development Commission to create rules to clarify what communities are supposed to think about when they're thinking about natural hazards. We've worked with a wide range of people on this bill. I was speaking with Representative Widener earlier today about a related bill that he has. This is part of a suite of steps that we're trying to take to be more resilient and prepared in the event of disaster and in dealing with natural hazards. We are in the process of working with the Home Builders Association and the realtors to address some questions that they've raised. But in general, I think that we are going to be able to get to a place where a broad range of people recognize that this is an important step and can support creating rules and guidance for communities and how we think about natural hazards. And that's what this simple and important bill does, and I will look forward to bringing it back to you later, hopefully for your support. Thank you.